Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot, rune, and oracle reading for the month of September 2024. The rune that's coming out for you is called Manas, and it is coming out upright. Pisces. This is the rune of mankind, and it's asking you actually to stop being so go with the flow. Really, you have free will. You really do. And you can set the sails of your life to head in any direction that you want. So if events are unfolding in a certain way, suggesting that your life is going in a certain way, and you're like, no, whatever. Like, no. Ask yourself, what is my ideal life? What does that look like? And how can I set my sails to get there? Also, Manas is asking you to remember that you are not perfect and nobody is perfect. We all have blind spots in our life. We all have areas of our life that are a little bit weaker than the other areas of our life. For example, you might be really prosperous financially, have a good body, good health, but maybe when it comes to relationships and emotional intelligence, you just can't seem to make the right decisions. You can't seem to hold down a relationship, and that's fine. That is totally fine. You're not lacking if that's the case, and in that example, you might want to use your money to purchase like a therapist or somebody who can help guide you through emotions and relationship challenges as a sort of, added extra padding to that soft spot in your life. If you are somebody who gives great advice, you're great at holding down friendships and relationships, but maybe you lack some finances, you lack some money. Maybe what you can do is give advice to other people and exchange your advice, your wisdom, your ideas for money to give yourself that extra padding where you're weak. You know what I mean? It's like we all have natural born strengths and abundance somewhere in our lives. You might be filled with ideas. You might be filled with creativity or physical strength and health, mental strength and health. Finances, but you will have an area that is weaker than the others. And it's important that we take our strengths and are able to use them to support other people who don't have those same strengths, and in exchange, create that soft padding where we most need it, okay? So examine your relationships with others this month and examine if the people around you are living a lifestyle that is conducive to what you want to manifest for yourself. Okay, don't just go with the flow. I'll give you a personal example for this. Back in the day, I used to have this friend group, and I really wanted to get into like self-help. I really wanted to evolve, ascend, heal emotionally, and become a better person, become a healthy person mentally, physically, and emotionally. I had this friend group though that every time we would get together, which was very often, several times a week, we would just order fried food. They would do a lot of gossiping, smoking, and just sit around and complain overall, to be honest. And it was really, really heavily out of alignment with what I wanted for myself, what I wanted to manifest for myself. And, you can say to yourself, well, I can still do my own thing, they can do their own thing. But in reality, it's the people that we surround ourselves with that their energies rub off on us the most. Okay, so it is very important to see, like, are you all working towards the same dreams, the same goals? Because it will make life so much easier if you're surrounded by people who are doing the same things as you. That inspiration will really rub off on you. So if you're like a filmmaker, surround yourself with other filmmakers. If you are a therapist, surround yourself with other therapists. If you're a student, surround yourself with other students. Inspiration rubs off on each other. Just make sure there's different types of friendships as well. There are friendships where you share the same interests. There are friendships where you have the same goals in life. There are friendships where maybe they're long tenured. You share the same hometown, the same language. There's so many different people on this planet that can relate to different aspects of our personality and the things that we want to stay in touch with within ourselves. And we need multiple people to fill those spots and bring out these different points in our personality. You can't just do it with just one person and expect that one person to be everything for you. So make sure you're surrounded with people who bring out the energies within you that you want to be brought out more of, for sure. And also make sure that there is nobody who's sort of going against what you're trying to manifest more of in your life. Like if you're trying to be sober, for example, and you have a best friend where every time you meet up, they just want to drink heavily, perhaps it's time to put some distance between yourself and this friend and maybe meet a new friend who's also sober. Not saying that you can only make friends that are sober, but it's like that would be something that could be an inspiration for you, and bring out more of that energy within yourself. So really cool. We have time for a nap, and this card is coming out in reverse. So Pisces, you definitely might need a little bit more rest, a little bit more sleep this month. Some of you may be working on your sleep schedule, whether that's trying to fall asleep earlier or just get more sleep in general. So definitely make sure you're keeping up with that. We have Angel of Strength coming out, very beautiful. Yes, I think you're having difficult conversations, and again, looking at your weak spots, looking at those soft spots within yourself and giving yourself extra padding there. It's really simple when you look at life in that way. Like, oh, this is an area that I really struggle with. So let me find somebody who does not struggle with that, who may need something that I am abundant with. May I meet the right people at the right time. Offer my abundance to those who need it, and they offer their abundance to the places where I need it. Set that intention with the universe, and you'll see amazing people flow through, and you'll have great mutually supported, double-sided connections, Very, very beautiful. Allow others to help you as you help others. Okay, so for your tarot, we have the Prince of Pentacles in reverse. Fascinating. You may be feeling like life is moving pretty slowly for you. And this is what I'm saying by it's time for you to set the sails, to set the pace in life. You don't have to just go with the flow. You could be on a very slow moving river in a boat just waiting to get to your destination. Or you can be on that same slow moving river and set your sails, turn the motor on and go faster. You know what I mean? It's up to you as a human to use your free will to really propel yourself in the right direction. And again, there's a lot of things that you can do to propel yourself in the right direction. Surround yourself with the right people, take actions, aligned actions. Instead of overly preparing, take actions. Okay, actionable steps. We have the Prince of Cups coming out right next to that. These are the knights, by the way, the princes in this deck. This is the Starman Tarot. There is a bit of romance and creativity coming through for you, and this is that forward movement here. Yeah, I see you taking a lot of action in the creative realms and the emotional realms, reaching out, offering your cup of love to those who need it, offering your forms of abundance to those who need it, hoping that they will exchange that energy with things that you need. You may be going about this transaction in a very intentional way as well. Some of you, for example, may be setting up a business, and you know what? Maybe you don't need extra money. Maybe you just need an outlet for your creativity. So you may allow people to barter with you or exchange services with you, or give you money, and it doesn't even have to be just business related either. I think you're really looking at the business of life, the transactions in life, the energy exchange of life itself, and asking yourself, analyzing, where am I abundant, and how can I give that abundance to others generously? And how can I facilitate an exchange where they are giving me something that I'm lacking? Wow, so what are you lacking is the first question. And how can you go about asking for what you want? For example, let's just say you have a really good skill. Let's just say you are a wonderful hairdresser and you don't have that much money, and a friend asks you for a haircut, say, yes, I want to do the haircut, but ask for the money. Hey, this is my price. I hope you can pay it. Normally I would love to do it for free, but I'm really lacking money right now. I need the money. I think something as simple as that can go a long way. Don't be afraid to ask for what you need, and be open about your shadows and your soft sides with people who want to exchange energy with you. Whether that's in a friendship, a relationship, a business partnership, tell people exactly where you're at, exactly what you're needing. Oh yeah, times are tough. I don't have that much money. Or, oh yeah, I have a sort of health problem, so I might have to do your service a little bit slower. Or if you're meeting up with a friend, hey, I got bad knees today. Let's be couch potatoes together. Ask for what you need. Absolutely. You have the Eight of Swords. There is literally no reason for you to stay stuck and struggling and allow your soft spots, your weak spots, become your prison. There's literally no reason for that at all. Again, ask for what you want and stop overthinking it. Nobody will think weird of you for asking for what you need. And this is something that I feel like more of us have to do. Like, oh, I need this thing. Okay, there's tons of people who have an abundance of that thing. They're not using all of that thing, that they can give you that thing. But that person may need something else that you have. Again, energy is always being exchanged, moving around. Life is business. So find the people who you can do the best business with, who you can have the best exchange with. If you're needing money right now, stop surrounding yourself or stop catering to people who don't have money. Start catering to people who do have money, because that's what you need. If you're really needing spiritual insights and wisdom, stop hanging around people who just, I don't know, smoke all day, do drugs all day, and just sit on the couch and do nothing. Like, start surrounding yourself with people who are really disciplined and really spiritually aligned and enlightened. Whatever you need, surround yourself with that. And offer an exchange of energy. Just be friendly. Start by being friendly. Okay. We have the Queen of Swords coming out for you. Stunning stuff. I love the Queen of Swords, straight to the point. No nonsense. So this is the sort of energy that you're getting into. But also, this could be someone in your life. This could be an older feminine energy, or it could be a feminine energy that is wise beyond their years. Okay, and this could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They don't have to be. They're coming out as significant for you this month, though. This may be somebody who really helps propel you forward. I'm seeing someone coming in and giving you a really good idea that helps you tremendously with a problem that you're having, a challenge that you're having. This Queen of Swords is very aligned with you. This is somebody who has great boundaries. They don't tolerate BS. They don't put up with idiots. They're straight to the point, no nonsense, and that's an energy that's really, really aligned with you and what you're trying to do right now. They're also very intelligent and knowledgeable in certain things that you may enjoy talking about. So I'm seeing great exchange of ideas, information, and energy. We have Temperance coming out. Okay, there's some strong emotions outpouring this month for you, and this is coming out right underneath that Prince of Cups, that Knight of Cups energy. So some of y'all may be having very strong feelings towards someone in your life, and these feelings may actually be this Queen of Swords. It doesn't have to be this exact person, but you may find yourself having quite strong feelings for sure. Okay, or very intense emotional realizations taking place for you. And it'll be very interesting. And you are so centered, so at peace, so at ease with these emotions. Notice all these emotions just dancing around this person, and they're just enjoying the ride, enjoying the journey. They're not getting overly attached to each and every emotion that comes through. They're just saying, yes, this is life, and feeling that those emotional waves move through them and enjoying it, whether they're quote unquote good or bad, because there is no good or bad emotions. They're all just emotions. So you're being really in control, really centered. You are in control of your emotions. Your emotions do not control you. You're not making dumb choices because of your emotions. And also, you're no longer in a place where you're emotionally reactive and you just do things out of emotional regulation. You know how to consciously emotionally regulate now. Okay, like if you're feeling down, you know exactly what you need to do to pick yourself back up. And I think that's a really, really great place to be. Emotional regulation is something that I wish every single person was taught on this planet from an early age, but unfortunately that is not the case. Like sometimes I feel myself getting down, getting overwhelmed, getting upset, and I can almost always pinpoint exactly why that is. Maybe I have fallen off of my workout routine, or I have been eating like crap, or I haven't seen the sunlight in several days. I can really pinpoint, okay, this is why I'm feeling like crap. And then on top of that, some sort of emotional thing may have happened and it's being really blown out of proportion because I was not taking care of myself. So for me, emotional regulation looks like just regulating my schedule, first and foremost, and making sure that I'm taking good care of myself. And when these emotions come through, I allow them to come through. I sit with them. If they're really intense, I journal about them. And I don't attach myself to those emotions. I understand that they come and go, and that is the nature of reality. You know, you're going to live the rest of your life with emotions, and that's just a fact. And you're going to be sad. There's going to be more days ahead of you where you're sad, where you're angry, where you're depressed, where you're happy, where you're excited, where you're in love. You know, such is life. And when you sort of make that realization, admit that to yourself, you stop becoming so attached to each and every emotion and feeling like it's so overwhelming. And you just become consciously aware of exactly what you can do to help, you know, keep your emotions at peace and always return back to center, always return back to that energy of peace and consciousness. And I see you doing that very well, which is amazing. And then your final card out is the Star. Stunning. Someone finds you very attractive, and you find someone very attractive. I don't know why. Whenever the Star comes out, I just think of attraction. Like someone being very drawn in towards your energy. Yes, you're really, really well connected to spirit right now as well. To your dreams, your wishes, and how to make them happen. You believe in yourself. You're confident. Again, taking good care of yourself. Being authentic with everyone you meet. You're very charming. You are a star. Okay, you have this star-like quality. And what you want also wants you. There are people and beautiful realities that need you. You know, that's a form of magic that I've been doing recently. You know, if you have a crush on someone, for example, you could say, oh, they need me. They need me. And especially if you're somebody who tends to get like anxiously attached to people, you saying that affirmation, it'll do a lot of wonders. But also you can use this affirmation for things that you want. You know, I don't need money. Money needs me. Yeah. Friends need me. Things like that. Okay. Very beautiful. You are needed. You are wanted. You are desired for sure. And people are very drawn in towards you. Thank you guys so much for joining. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this month ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. I'm trying to reach 5,000 subscribers, so help me do that. Okay, if you haven't already subscribed, hit that button right now. I swear to God. All right, thank you guys. Bye-bye.